Hey, what is up guys, Guitar here, welcome back to another Blue Archive video. Alright, I'm really excited for the Bunny Girls to come tomorrow. Less than 15 hours to be exact. So if you guys haven't done this 0.5 year web event for the anniversary countdown, make sure you guys do so. There's still time to do that. Even if you haven't collected every single thing every single day, but you have been playing consistently and you just forget to click it, you can still do that right now. As you can see, I'm clicking through it right now. You will be able to get all the pyroxenes regardless. So Asuna, Bunny Neru, and the last one will be day 1, 270 pyroxenes. Alright, make sure you don't miss any of these. So please go click on each of it and then come here and claim all of these in your inbox. Alright, it's a free pyroxene. And let's talk a little bit about the patch notes and a bunch of cool stuff coming tomorrow. But first things, I want to recap about the bunny characters. Alright, so tomorrow's banner is going to be, alright, so we're going to get Karin bunny version and also Neru bunny version, and alongside with that we're also going to have the, what is this? Triple drop apparently. 0.5 year anniversary triple drop reward. Now I want to emphasize again that both Bunny Karin and Bunny Neru, they are both limited. So meaning that if this banner ends in particular, you will not be able, they will not be added to the standard pool. That means you will not be able to obtain them for perhaps 1 year, depending whether they come back or not. Speaking of which, in the JP server, I'm not sure how many of you guys are aware, the swimsuit banners are limited as well. But in JP server, recently they had Swimsuit Azusa, which came back in a rerun, alright, after the course of 1 year, Swimsuit Mashiro, and Swimsuit Hifumi. Alright, so apparently, you know, I think this has been proven in the JP server that they do come back eventually, it just takes a freaking long time. So if you want to skip them, I guess it's not too bad, it's not the end of the world. If you still see yourself playing the game still in like 1 or 1.5 years to come, then sure, you can plan ahead and see how things goes, right? But if you're, you know, if you're just enjoying the game as it is right now, just pull for whichever characters that you think, you know, that you're gonna enjoy using. So let's give you guys a quick recap. Alright, let's talk about Bunny Neru. So Bunny Neru, if you guys are not aware, is this girl right here. Again, she is an explosion type with heavy armor on defense side. She's much more of a tank, alright? So I do not recommend pulling for her, meta-wise. Again, if you're pulling for waifu, it's different. As you can see, she moved to a specified location, activates a shield equal to 401% of a heal for 20 seconds, dealing damage in the round shape area, and also inflicts taunt, right? So normal skill, it basically increases her evasion every 30 seconds, up to 42%. So evasion increase, she's an evasion tank similar to Tsubaki. Alright, third skill increase her crit damage by 26.6%, and the last sub skill, when she attacks, she increases her extra damage by 6.2 against all medium-sized enemies. Now, I'm not saying that Bunny Neru is bad, but I just feel like she's much more of a glorified tank, a different version of a Tsubaki, or, you know, a lot of tanks that we have had. I would prefer to pick somebody that's very more raid oriented, total assault oriented compared to PvP oriented. She's definitely much more PvP oriented. In raids, I don't think she'll be used that much. So let's talk about Bunny Karin. I personally will be pulling for her. Now again, she's going to be quite hard to use. Bunny Karin is not exactly meta as well. So you can see she is a mystic type, so keep that in mind. Alright, so her defense is heavy armor. Just a quick recap. She actually has an ability that ignores defense by up to 48% of the enemies, but she deals it in the fan shape area. The issue with Bunny Karin is the EX cost is very high. At 7 cost, it's going to be quite hard to use. Now normal skill, every 25 seconds she deals 192% damage that ignore defense. Again, 2 enemies in the round shape area. Her passive skill, increase attack by 26.6%. And the last sub skill, this is going to be a little bit annoying because she's forced to use her EX quite constantly to basically increase her crit rate by 24.5% for 40 seconds. I guess every 40 seconds, if you want to have the bonus crit rate, you gotta activate her EX skill, and her EX skill is quite expensive as well at 7 cost. So that might be an issue depending, but still, I don't think Bunny Karin will be meta exactly, but because being limited, I would rather pull for her, you know, than to pull for Bunny Asuna. So let's talk about Bunny Asuna. Apparently she might come in the next week or in 2 weeks time. So Bunny Asuna is probably in a separate banner. She is not limited. So keep in mind, Bunny Asuna apparently will be added to the standard pool afterwards. But I do think she has the best skills out of all the 3 bunny girls. Again, this is just what I feel looking at their skills. She has an EX cost of 5 for her EX, deals 438% damage, round shape area, Reduce her defense by 24.6%, as you can see. Normal skill, every 35 seconds she increased her attack by 29.5%. Passive skill increased her max HP. And sub skill, when she used EX skill, her attack speed is increased by 38, almost 40%. Alright, at level 10. Insane. Alright, she's going to be, I think, a stronger raid unit. If you're trying to pull for raids or total assault in general, I feel like Bunny Asuna is going to be better. But then again, you know, comes into the issue where she is not limited, right? Bunny Asuna is not limited, so do you want to spend the Pyroxenes, and knowing that Natsu is coming after that, and maybe we have a collab unit coming that, and then Akko is coming soon in June, so you gotta consider saving as well. So that's something that you guys have to take into consideration. With that being said, let's talk about a few extra things that maybe we can talk a little bit about in the patch notes. Now, new student for Bunny Neru, so this is how the L2D will look like. Bunny Karin, alright, showing the S right there. Okay, so again, these two will be in a banner for the time being. Bunny Asuna should come later on. So we are gonna have new raids, alright, total assault for Kaiten. Already beat him before in extreme, so I don't think it will be that difficult, so that one shouldn't be too much of a problem. We're gonna have the shop refresh, yes, as always, every single time it's renewed. So this one is pretty interesting. Let's talk about May in general. A 0.5 year anniversary festival. Apparently, they claim that you can get up to 9,000 Pyroxenes of over 60 recruitments. I'm not sure how the event works, but from what I gather, you want to refresh at least minimum. You gotta refresh 6 times a day because the event gives you a lot in return. You have a chance to farm Karin and Neru as well, the regular version, in the event. So that's something that you want to keep in mind. So they did say that you're gonna get over 9,000 including maintenance. Maintenance tomorrow is going to be about what, 700 plus? So that is a lot of Pyroxenes in the 0.5 year anniversary events. So we're gonna have the pre-registration gift of 1.2k, update Pyroxenes of 1.2k. Second week of May, we're gonna get 800 Pyroxenes. Update Pyroxenes is gonna be here, 1.2k. Merch Chaser of Fortune, 600 Pyroxenes right here. And fourth week of May, this one is during the Natsu banner, I think, another 1.2k. And update Pyroxene, I believe this one is also end of May, 31st of May. Alright, that's going to be in 30 more days. So about 9,000 Pyroxenes in total. If you're trying to start the game right now, I think it can be a pretty good time. Alright, so overall, consider that. And if you guys haven't pre-registered it, make sure you guys pre-register to get the 1.2k for the cruise ticket. So that's something to keep in mind. And also the event story update gift, right? So apparently they are going to sell one 0.5 year anniversary celebration 3-star student guaranteed recruitment ticket. So this is going to be pretty cool. I might consider buying this just to support the game. I have been enjoying the game a ton. So depending on how much it costs, it is a guaranteed 3-star, but I'm not sure, is it a selector or is it like a random, right? If it's random, maybe not so much. But if it's selector, I would consider it. Definitely pretty cool for them to add more packs. So as you can see, plenty of stuff going on, and something that I want you guys to take note of is the roadmap. So if you decide to skip the bunny banners, like I mentioned, you know, some players might consider doing that, considering that in JP they did brought back the swimsuit. So there's a chance that you can get the bunny girls next year. How many of you guys are skipping the bunny girls? Let me know in the comment section below. I would love to hear it. Maybe some of you guys might be skipping it for Natsu instead. Maybe some of you guys might be skipping it for Akko or the collab, whatever that's in the question mark here, in June. It's always cool to try to make a plan for yourself, I guess, but at the end of the day, if it's too far ahead, I really think it's hard to tell. For the event to come back in 1 year, I'm not sure if, you know, that's something that I can see myself that far ahead or be able to plan what's to come then. There might be more things coming then as well. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. As always, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll be live streaming the polls. Hopefully, we'll be doing it live on this channel. So make sure you guys subscribe, turn on the notifications. I'll see you guys then. As always, have a nice day. Goodbye.